Good afternoon. I welcome you all for my webinar on ubiquitous computing or pervasive computing. Dear friends, this is a new topic, actually recently coined, recently developed, recently utilized by only some of the peoples in the world. Not all the peoples are utilizing this topic. How this entire new concept may be used by other peoples, some of the peoples, those who are currently used this technique. We will discuss little bit about the newly coined, newly generated, new era of computing, ubiquitous computing. Now, the another name of the ubiquitous computing is pervasive computing. Pervasive computing means, ubiquitous computing means how we can utilize effectively the computers, the computer oriented informations for the new living lifestyle by the humans. What is the definition of this ubiquitous computing? It is a concept in software engineering and computer science where computing is made to appear anytime and anywhere else. A computer application, a software engineering application, a computer science oriented application is available anywhere, anytime, any kind, any medium, in any form. This is the ubiquitous computing, pervasive computing. In contrast to desktop computing, ubiquitous computing, so T must be silent, can occur using any device in any location and in any format. So this kind of computing is used anywhere else, in any format, any location, and by using any device, laptop, desktop, mainframe computers, and personal computers, and mobile computing, and smartphone technology, or any kind of technology now recently used. This type of computing is fully utilized. So this nature of this computing is, this entire concept is used for future, for the human's future. Therefore, this is called as a future of computing. What is the future of computing means? The concept which are utilized currently by adopting the ubiquitous computing is future of computing. Also, ubiquitous computing is a major topic. The base for the ubiquitous computing is machine learning, IoT. These are the basics of the ubiquitous computing. Okay. Now, the basic for this computing technique is machine learning and IoT and another kind of the recently coined artificial oriented informations. The artificial oriented informations are mostly utilized only in this type of computing, effectively and mostly utilized. Okay, what is the concept which is actually available in this type of computing? This ubiquitous computing is some partly belongs to the high performance computing and nano computing and some other kind of the computing technologies nowadays available. So ubiquitous computing is the smart technology which are utilized nowadays in the world. Okay, now it is the concept of using small internet connected and inexpensive computers to help with the everyday functions in an automated fashion. By the help of this computing technology, we can, with the help of some internet connected oriented devices, we can manage any device. We can manage any device anywhere we sit in front of the system with the connection oriented information extraction fashion. Okay. Now, for example, a domestic ubiquitous computing environment might interconnect lighting and environmental controls with the personal biometric monitors women into clothing, so that illumination and heating conditions in a room might be modulated continuously and imperceptibly. Okay, now what is this? The very famous and a new computing technology which utilizes the within the same environment. We can switch off our light, we can close our door, we can use our any kind of devices which are connected through this computing technology. This is the main concept of this ubiquitous computing. Ubiquitous computing. Now, what is this? Existing or being everywhere at the same time. This is existing. If this kind of computing is existed and installed in your system, you can operate anywhere else the same system. You can being operated. You can operate anywhere else by adapting by using this technology. So at the same time, you can operate more than one system. At the same time, you can operate more than one device. You can give some that is interaction between the machine to another machine. So everything is possible in this technology. Okay, so this computing is made to appear anywhere and anywhere, everywhere and anywhere. So this may be available everywhere and anywhere. This means it can occur using any device in any location and in any format. So the another name of this computing technology is pervasive computing. What is pervasive computing? Now the trends, initially the trends, what initially the invention of the computer actually based on the mainframe computers. From the mainframe computers, the peoples are invented mini computers, that is multi-user operating system. From the mini computer, we invent PC, personal computers. Okay, so from this personal computers, we utilize the internet concepts. Apart from this internet concept, now we utilize effectively the mobile computing technology. The mobile computing technology. So these mainframe, mini, PC, internet, mobile, all these are under the pervasive computing. So you may have your own pervasive, your own personal information, your own personal devices are controlled by yourself. Your own personal iPads and other technology-oriented interconnected devices, interconnected tools are controlled by yourself by means of using this entire concept. This is the new trend nowadays available in most of the countries, but this trend somewhat available in some companies in India, but not all the places in India. Okay, so a simple technique, a most wanted technique, mostly you not yet fully invented. There is no research oriented papers are available in this topic. There is no actual definitions, actual methodologies used in this type of computing. Okay, now what is the definition of ubiquitous computing? Any computing technology that permits human interaction away from a single workstation. From a single workstation, we can control many systems. We can interact with other devices and other tools. Already I stated. Okay, now this includes pen-based technology, handheld or portable devices. We can control the portable devices. Large-scale interactive screens we can mostly used. Large-scale interactive screens. One of the example is video conferencing technique. That is exactly carried out by means of this pervasive computing. Voice or vision technology. Voice and vision are perfectly carried out by means of this video conferencing technology. Video conferencing technology is one of the concept of the pervasive computing and other kinds. Okay, now human centered vision with these technologies presents many challenges. What are the challenges we want to focus? We have to focus on this, defining the appropriate physical interaction experience. So physical hardware oriented interactive devices we require. Discovering general application features. We have to discover the general application features. What are the special applications we require? What feature we want to adapt? What are the technologies available? What it is not available? Then how we can able to adapt all these technologies? These things are actually discussed in this topic. Theories for designing and evaluating the human experience within ubiquitous computing is mostly appreciated, not at derived, not at coined, not at invented the full generation of this kind of pervasive technology. Therefore, ubiquitous computing enhances computer use by making many computers available throughout the physical environment, throughout the physical environment, but making them effectively invisible to the user. We can use, so for example, TeamViewer is one of the very famous ubiquitous computing technology concept available in the Windows-based system, TeamViewer software. So computing capabilities anytime, any place. Machines sense users' presence and act accordingly. So machines are used for the present actions and the present information extraction. Okay, devices mostly have low power and short range wireless communications capabilities. Only the wireless communication capabilities are mostly carried out because it is mobile communication is under the part of this kind of computing. Therefore, this computing integrates computation into the environment rather than having computers which are distinct objects. The computers are available anywhere else, but the computing technology is unified. Therefore, this type of computing is called as unicomp, ubicomp, ubicomp. The short form of ubicomp is ubiquitous computing. So the idea behind in this ubicomp enable people to interact with the information processing devices more naturally and casually. We can casually interact with this device. Naturally, we can perform any kind of activities in ways that suit whatever location or context they find themselves in. Whatever the information actually coined in this are carried out by means of this kind of computing technologies. Okay. Now, what is the advantages of this ubiquitous computing? It is designed to place computers into a human environment instead of making humans computer environments and adding extra stress to learning the process. So it is designed to place computers in a human environment. For any kind of personal human environment based computers are designed, especially for what purpose they are designed, for making humans enter computer environments. In order to enter computer environments, the peoples they have adding their extra stress to learning the process, how to learn the process, how to coin the process, how to modify the structure, how to utilize the structure. Everything is carried out. So quick, efficient, effortless inside information is actually processed. Quick process, efficient process, and effortless process is carried out by means of this computer. So this computing supports a new class of intelligent and portable appliances or smart devices. With this type of computers act as a smart device, smart devices which intelligently act. This is the main concept of this ubiquitous computing. What is the method used in this, and what are the advantages and disadvantages are available? Decision rules, the optimization decision rules are available. The decision rules are easy to implement. Efficiently we can develop, but need to be updated continuously. Every hour, every minute we can update, every day we can update. Often non-optimal, sometimes the optimal solution will never given by this kind of optimization decision rules based information actually find out by means of this method. So interactive methods, easy to communicate, flexible to use, but often non-optimal. The same as non-optimal means sometimes is not perfectly carried out, some solutions is not optimized. So OWA is another one kind of algorithmic approach oriented information. Consider the quality performance. So quality is very perfectly carried out, easy to implement, but this is based on the subjective and non-optimal. This also given non-optimal. Subject oriented information alone are kind in this method. Then mathematical programming. What is mathematical programming? Some kind of mathematical programmings are available, usually optimal. Any kind of mathematical program gives optimal solution. So can consider only small scale problems, not compatible with other modules. Only some small scale informations, because we use mathematical formulas, mathematical programs, which is not suitable for large scale problems, large quantity of problems. So the another one is heuristic approach. Heuristic approach we can easy to program, we can easy to implement, efficiently we can utilize, because the heuristic approach always very perfectly observe some informations based on the environment. But what if this solutions may be far from optimal? Finding optimal solution is very long, difficult to be adapted to new situation. New situation, new environment, this heuristic approach is not easy to adapt. Then what is soft computing? Another kind of soft computing. Nowadays, the fuzzy computing is soft computing. So the fuzzy computing is optimal, near optimal solution we can get, capable with other modules. We can also have some other capable modules, but which is complicated to create the structure, create the program, writing the program. It may be time consuming. The soft computing technology are always taken time for this. Okay, what are the smarter phones, healthcare? What are the applications of this type of computing? Smarter phones, healthcare, home care, smarter homes, smarter home. Phone is differ from home. Intelligent transportation systems. Now vehicle tracking systems are available. That is intelligent transportation systems. Neural disaster specific warning purposes. Interactive wallpaper and VANET are used. Then remote eyes, active badges, badge are actually held. Google classes are 100% carried out by means of this computing. Google classes. So this ubiquitous city, that is satellite city, are 100% are created by using this ubiquitous computing. All the satellite city, the ubiquitous means the older version U city. Now it is converted, treated, and called as a satellite city. Okay, everything should be controlled by means of satellite. Now, what is the ubiquitous healthcare? This technique used mostly in healthcare technology. And the LBS, this is LBS systems. Then smart tire technology in the car places. Smart market technology, marketing, smart market. Home networking technology. And smart wear. Smart wears we are available, dresses or shoes and other kind of information. Smart display are also available. Okay, smart display, which includes the BP monitoring system in the healthcare system. This is BP monitoring system in the healthcare system, which is very usually available, very simply and usually available. But most of the ubiquitous computing technology used in healthcare systems nowadays. What are the technology and applications available in this? Information access, text retrieval, multimedia document retrieval, automatic indexing, pervasive devices control, palm-top computers, smart badges, electronic books, user-sensitive devices, mobility, networking, device discovery, wireless protocols, security, voice and video over IP, perceptive interfaces, biometric person ID, speech recognition, gesture recognition. All these are some applications and technologies. For each and every applications, we can carry it out by using a special kind of technology in this method. Then what is the difference between ubiquitous and pervasive? The older name is ubiquitous computing. The new version is called as pervasive computing. The older name is ubiquitous computing. The new name is called as pervasive computing. Generally, it is present in devices and sensors. Most of the Internet of Things devices are based on this pervasive computing. And most of the devices in IoT devices are mostly based on this. Examples are Apple Watch, Amazon Echo Speaker, Now Bluetooth speakers are available. Bluetooth speakers are performed by using this pervasive computing. Amazon Echo Dot, Fitbit, electronic toll systems, smart. These are the some Nest smart locks, smart home technology. Everything is under the topic of pervasive computing. What are the principles of pervasive computing available? There are four principles available in pervasive computing: decentralization, diversification, connectivity, simplicity. What is decentralization? Now we have one type of computer from mainframe and another type of computer from distributed environment. Mainframe PDAs and embedded computers are available. In the distributed environment, peer-to-peer network, mobile network, small technology, small smartphone technology, and powerful tools are available. Small computers and PC, personal computers, everything is available. Then diversification means there are two kinds in which universal and a huge number of new clients. The universal, the task must to specify some devices. Then only some large number of new clients are universally adopted by using diversification. Okay, then what is connectivity? Data exchange between always on devices. Suppose if the device is switched off, this system is mostly not perform well. Okay, so this device, in order to activate perfectly and effectively, the device must be switched on, always in on mode. So wireless connection and the internet are mostly connectivity based in pervasive computing technique. Simplicity, seamless interfaces, intuitive, calm. It has some calm, simplicity. Information extraction is carried out. What are the layers of pervasive networking? Pervasive network layer and the pervasive access layer. Two kind of layers. The first layer includes all networks, and the networks are connected directly or indirectly to the internet. Either indirectly or indirectly, the networks are connected by means of internet. The layers are connected. Server and gateways are the important parts in this layer. Servers, which server the information devices are connected. What is the gateway for this connection oriented layer? Everything is designed. But pervasive access layer, this layer deals with the pervasive network connection issues based on some connection oriented network issues. These issues considered in this layer are service discovery and management, network access protocols. Based on the network access protocols, whether the network is identified by means of a device or not. If the device is not perfectly suitable, perfectly available in a the IP address and other things, pitfalls are not suit, then this layer will never act like a smart manner. Now, what are the scenarios of smart home? You can have scenarios. Okay, ellipse sensor available, and Inoresius sensor available, bed chair occupancy sensor available, pillow alert are available, pressure meds are available. So lot of smoke detectors are available. Okay, now movement detectors are available, fall detector available, float detector available. So everything under the smart home technology. Most of the smart home technology are utilized by means of this special kind of computing. So what smart kind of temperature experiments, sensor, video door entry, and any kind of medication reminder, everything is carried out by means of this new technology. Okay, for that we require the network. Nowadays the networks are used for what purpose? Controlling the computer, controlling the mobile phone, controlling the crops, telephones, anything else, controlling animals, controlling the refrigerators and systems. Many things are mostly carried out. Opening the book, cycles, everything are available. Now The industry 4.0, this is in industry 1.0, in which mechanization, water power, steam power are utilized. Water power and steam power are utilized in first industry 1.0. But in industry 2.0, mass production, assembly line, electricity are mostly utilized. But in industry 3.0, computer and automations are exactly carried out. But in the industry 4.0, physical systems are activated by means of some remote sensing concepts. So this is the industry 4.0 scenario. This industry 4.0 scenario is totally structured by using this new technology, pervasive computing technology. Okay, I am already stated that the Internet of Things is #1 concept. The interconnection via the Internet of computing devices embedded in everyday objects, enabling them to send and receive data. So most of the Internet of Things, IoT devices, are utilized nowadays. Embedded intelligence and connectivity and everyday objects are mostly connected with these IoT devices. All the IoT devices are created by using this new pervasive computing technique. Then IoT of in numbers, how the IoT is nowadays currently utilized. You know that very well. Now in older points, only 1 lakh people, 0.5 billion people are utilizing Internet of Things. Now somewhat IoT inception and go like that. Now it is what 50.1 billion applications and users are available by using the IoT devices. Now it is 50.1 billion applications and users are availing this possibility connected through this technology is the #1 concept of this pervasive computing. Who is the father of the pervasive computing? In 1990, Mark Weiser, Xerox PARC, is the father of the ubiquitous computing. So actually first the name is ubiquitous computing. Principles, source Wikipedia. The purpose of a computer is to help you do something else. We want to do something else extraordinary. The best computer is a quick invisible servant. So invisible servant, we cannot see the computer, but the computer acts as a servant for us. The more you can do by intuition, the smarter you are. The way in which the invisible systems are smarterly act for our commands. Okay, they obey our commands. Technology should create calm. The technology should create very easily. This Mark Weiser is live in 1952 to 99 only. Okay. Now, what are the scenario of a pervasive healthcare technology nowadays in biological monitoring, and pervasive computing in hospitals, pervasive computers in hospitals, assistive technologies, elder care, home care treatment, medicine compliance. For all these things, these pervasive computers are utilized nowadays in the current scenario. Now, in the environment and the green computing technologies, the solar powers are 100% based on this pervasive computing technology. That is in the ubiquitous computing technology. Solar powers are the examples of the pervasive computers. And the automation of the other companies, the environments are created. So monitoring energy consumption in homes and buildings, sensor network, using some sensor network, visualizing and awareness, pollution monitoring, garbage handling, environmental monitoring, everything is possible by means of this new technology. Okay. Then automotive computing, onboard computers, in-vehicle networks are available. In-vehicle networks are mostly nowadays we utilized. This is in-vehicle methods in the car itself, in your vehicle itself, some of the controlling mechanisms are utilized. So these are all GPS navigation systems. GPS navigation systems are exactly carried out. Infotainment and telematic services are mostly that this is a bed, that is a button oriented patients beds are available, auto adjustment are available. In general, smart objects, we utilize smart objects, controlling the smart objects. We can control everything through a satellite. By means of satellite, the satellite send only the 0-1 instructions, but everything should be controlled. All these cars, running cars, home peoples, servers, and malls, and factories, and everything is controlled by means of this smart objects. So embedded intelligent in every objects, sensors, CPU, wireless connectivity. So the final one is IoT. Now the power of middle convergence. Today your cell phone has more computing power than all of NASA in 1969. In 1969, whatever the power have by the NASA, that kind of technology, kind of power now we have adopted in our cell phone now itself. When it is placed to astronauts on the moon, so we can simply take photography of moon, what is available by using some technical specialized kind of cameras. So the power, the more power, the powerful tool nowadays introduced, utilized by means of humans, is this pervasive computing and mobile convergence, in the mobile convergence technology. Okay, so without this power is the how to utilize this pervasive computing by adopting some special kind of programs and special kind of hardware, special kind of devices, and special kind of other information oriented approaches. Now, what is the advantages of this? What is the advantages of this pervasive computing? We can manage information quickly, efficiently, and effortlessly. So smart environments will be embedded with the computing technologies. Smart environments will be embedded with the computing technologies that will be mostly out of sight, which removes complexity of new technologies. It removes complexity of new technologies. Then, which is convenient access, which gives convenient access to relevant information stored on networks. The relevant information stored in networks are accessed very easily, which allows them to easily take action anywhere, anytime. The environment will be supplemented with interconnected digital technologies. Interconnectivity will eliminate mundane task, the new task, the emerged task are done by using this, the pervasive computing technologies. Now, what is the conclusion of this entire concept? Removal of wires in the network computing available to everyone, everywhere. So removal of wires in the network computing is available. So only the mobile actions, that is remote actions, are carried out. Information can be assessed when and where it is needed. Information can be accessed when and where it is actually needed. For sometimes we can access, we can derive some information through the net, then we require some connection oriented information. But still, privacy and security major drawbacks of this pervasive computing. The security and the privacy are the major task of this. The major drawbacks are also available because sometimes the security is not suited, the privacy is not suited in this method. Okay, now we understand the little bit about the concept of this computing, ubiquitous computing. Now we come to the question and answer section for this kind of computing. Now I call one by one. We can ask any questions. Now we come to the final point of Anida A. Anida A, we can call now. Are you hear me? Not available. And another person, Dr. S. Sasikala. Dr. S. Sasikala. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Anita here, sir.
Anita, what is your doubt?
Yes, sir. No doubt, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your kind listening. Okay, another one is next person. Actress Sasikala, you can talk now. Your button is enabled. Audio button is enabled. Dr. Sasikala available? Yes, Sasikala is not available. Then Lily Rani. Lily Rani, we can talk now. Do you have any doubt? So just I am giving some basic information about the ubiquitous computing. It's not fully also in the net. No informations are available about the ubiquitous and the pervasive computing. I am searched so many times in order to find out information because it is new concepts. Renu Priya, we can talk now.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, you said that the conclusion of this ubiquitous computing is that information can be accessed anywhere and whenever we need it.
Yeah.
Even cloud has the same concept, no, sir? So what is the difference between cloud and
cloud? We cannot
ubiquitous?
access the devices. In cloud, we cannot access devices. But in this computing, we can access devices. In cloud, we can access only databases and other computing-oriented, connection-oriented information. The information stored in a computer are accessed by means of cloud. Cloud informations are entirely different from this computing because there in cloud there is no devices accessed, controlled. But in order to activate one device, so for example, water machine is available in crop production. Okay, now that
Yes.
machine is switch on or switch off. You can use this technology, but in cloud is not possible. Do you understand the main difference?
Yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, another person, Selva Sheila. You can talk now.
Hello.
Yes. Tell me, ma'am, what's your doubt?
Sir, is it safety for home use? That is for
Yes,
home.
100% used for home. Smart
for
home
example,
technology.
suppose
So
if the device is not worked properly means
yeah, one of the IoT devices you know very well. IoT device, there are many IoT devices are available. You can put IoT devices in your home for closing the door, for operating the your system, operating the mobile switch off, for switch off the your light and other things. So IoT devices are mostly placed by means of this technology. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Next one is next person. Nobody raising their hands. All are well cleared. MCA department. I think Anida ma'am. Do you have doubt? Anida ma'am, your button is enabled. Anida ma'am, MCA department is not available. And another one is Lada Uma Sankar. Want to speak with me? Your button is enabled. Lada. Lily Rani. Lily Rani. You can talk with me.
Sir, is there? Yes, sir. Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Whether robots are made of use of this type of computing?
Some kind of robot only, not all kind of robots.
Okay.
All the robots are not perfectly utilized because robots are created by special kind of activities, special purpose systems, special purpose information alone are structured in robots. Okay. Now, but the pervasive computing, some information is adapted in robot, and so robot utilizes a major different concepts. Not all this information. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Then what is
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. What's your doubt? Lada.
Sir, is it like artificial intelligence?
Definitely. Base of this computing is artificial intelligence. Before this pervasive computing, IoT. Before this IoT, machine learning. Before machine learning, what? AI. So one of the very famous that is base for all these computing technology are artificial intelligence oriented.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you. Another persons. Anybody want to speak? You can speak. Dharmarajan, you can speak now. Dharmarajan.
Sir, audible. Sir,
Yeah, yes,
which
audible.
database is that?
The database is not database. This is fully technology oriented, hardware and program oriented, software oriented. This called topic.
Okay, sir.
It's not a database. It's not necessary the database.
Now, sir, my question is which one of the database system is used for pervasive computing?
Pervasive computing, more distributed computing systems, cloud computing information extraction are mostly utilized.
Okay.
But the pervasive computing is adapted for devices and tools. But the distributed computing environment is entirely different. Some kind of distributed computing is utilized in pervasive computing, but all the kind of pervasive computing is not utilized in distributed computing.
Okay, sir.
Right. Next, Bharanidharan, we can talk now. Bharanidharan is not available.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Sir, there is a single doubt, sir. Your explanations are very nice.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, in which way ubiquitous computing or pervasive computing will help to detect COVID-19? Because you are saying it is being helped utilizing it.
100%. The another one example is the finding the COVID-19 the information because we utilize the what in RQC itself. Bluetooth must be act like a ubiquitous pervasive computing action. Bluetooth and the infrared are mostly utilized for what purpose? Using this pervasive computing technology. Some devices are activated. So the RQC and the COVID-19 softwares are coined by texted by using this pervasive computing technology. 100%. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for clarifying the doubt. Thank you.
Thank you. So anybody have doubt? I think everything, yeah, all persons' doubts are explained. And Narayanan, yes, we can talk now. Narayanan, you can unmute your audio button and you will contact me. Narayanan available. Venupriya, anybody want to talk with me? You can talk, no problem. Shailaja Sadish, no audio button available, but raising questions. Selva Sheila, hello. Selva Sheila, your audio button is in. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. You can Vijayalakshmi Chandran. Vijayalakshmi Chandran, your audio button is enabled now.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
Sir, is token internet technology also?
Intranet, everything. Intranet are utilized for adopting this technique. Intranet technology is utilized for this because without intranet is not carry out the what this devices controlling the devices. Definitely intranet is utilized.
Okay.
100%.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please on the line. Talk to me. Please on the line. Anybody available? Narayanan, yes. And other people's Vijayalakshmi spoken to me. Vijayalakshmi, you want to speak now? Your audio button is enabled. Vijayalakshmi Chandran. Yes, tell
Good
me what's your
afternoon,
doubt? Yes, audible. What's your doubt?
and no doubt, sir. You have explained clearly.
Okay,
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you. So I will conclude this. So thank you very much. You are all subscribe my YouTube channel and watch a full video in order to know more and more. Thank you very much for your